Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello.
My name's Sonic Rules. Of course, you all may know me from my, my channel, and everything like that. And you also may know, I'm married to Cream.
Excuse me?
And you also may know, I'm married to Cream.
I'm sorry, can we play that one more time?
And you also may know, I'm married to Cream.
Oh my lord.
Been married for about, I don't know, about 2 years. It's been a real nice relationship, though. I really enjoy living with her. It's been a real nice experience.
How can you live with her? She doesn't exist. The closest thing that you could ever get to marrying her is if you married her voice actress or something.
Well, I'm actually, you may not be able to tell, but I'm really fucking pissed off right now. Because I'm really sick and fucking tired of these haters.
Well, here's how you can deal with these haters. You can ignore them, because what they're looking for is a reaction, which is what you're giving them.
It's like, can't you just leave me alone?
Unless you A. Ignore them, B. Quit this whole charade of being married to Cream, or C. Close your account, they're not going to stop coming back, I'm sorry to say, but you keep giving them more and more material to make fun of you with. Hey, at least I didn't do the Chris Crocker joke.
I don't do anything to you. I'm just trying to express my feelings for Sonic.
There are many different ways that you can express your feelings for Sonic. Fan fiction, fan animations, fan art. What you're doing, however, is something that a lot of people find odd, unless you're Alex Henriel.
That's why I created this channel. Not just for Sonic, especially for my wife. Cream.
Excuse me, but how do you marry a 6-year-old fictional character that doesn't even exist? And even if she was real, how the hell can you stand living with somebody who sounds like this?
Thanks, Sonic. Guess what? Sonic went out and picked a whole bunch of pretty flowers just for me. Oh, you can have some too if you want.
Because I love her so much, I just want to tell with the world how much I love her. You know?
Wait a minute. This guy's a troll, isn't he?
Sorry. Alright, the first thing I want to get straight is I'm not a troll, alright? I'm an actual human being, alright?
You say that as if trolls aren't actual people themselves.
I actually exist. I just want to let you know that, alright? So,
Now, I would make some comment about him coughing into the microphone and how he didn't edit that out, but he's got a lot more than coughs and sniffles to worry about.
so anyway, you know, there's this one guy, he's been really getting on my nerves. Wait. Hold on. I'm looking on my channel, I'm trying to find him. Oh, there he is.
I'm gonna sound like a smartass here, but please script and structure your rant so this doesn't happen again. K, thanks.
His name is Sign Loath, IQ, or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Does he look like a bitch?
But he's been giving me a lot of problems as well. You know, he's been giving me a lot of problems, especially because, he's been calling me a troll and everything like that, and, I'm especially making this video to prove to people that I actually exist. I'm actually an actual person, I'm actually real.
I thought this video was for your haters, not to prove that you were real.
And, there's the other person who's like him too, Mario Rules 300.
Does he look like a bitch?
Yeah, he's like, always getting on my goddamn nerves at a time. But, it really, hurts the things he says, because it's not true. And Cream, she's really, upset about all this. She wants to be taken seriously. She actually exists.
Dude, no one is going to take you seriously. Or Cream seriously. Wanna know why? Because Cream doesn't exist. I'm sorry, but you need a dose of reality here. Cream is a fictional character. And she does not exist anywhere outside of the Sonic games, Sonic X, or any Sonic fan fictions or fan art. Nowhere.
I just got got finished, her and you know what I'm talking about, but
Please, for your own good, seek help.
anyway, she's really upset about this, She actually she's actually to the point of almost crying about all this, and I'm really upset too.
And that's the end of the video? Huh. You kinda got cut off mid-sentence. Doesn't matter anyway, though.
Okay, you've just spent over $200 on the Nintendo 64 and the new Mario game. You pop it in, stretch Mario's face just for fun, then listen to Princess Toadstool invite you to the castle, and watch the Lakitu Cloud fly around with his camera. You arrive via tube. Remember, you're a plumber.
And this information is relevant why? I know Mario's a plumber from Brooklyn, but what did this fun fact about Mario have to do with the rest of the review? You guessed it, nothing.
It's your first time in this brand new world, and what a world it is. You can climb trees and do huge flips out of them. You can head towards the waterfall and listen as it gets louder and louder. You can jump over the fence and swim around in the moat. Just try not to get caught up in the force of the waterfall.
Or you could just swim away from the waterfall. That's what I always did. So why are you implying that the waterfall has some sort of gripping force to it? Did you know that you can exit a stage through this very same waterfall and just swim away from it? Hell, do you even know that you could do this?
Yeah! Yeah!
In Super Mario 64, you can do just about anything. It is, in fact, like jumping into the movie Toy Story. But don't get all psyched up about traveling to infinity and beyond just yet.
Toy Story and Super Mario 64. I'm sorry, Navigator, but I don't see the connection here. This is pure uncut comparison fail. Toy Story involves, well, toys that come to life when no one's looking. Mario 64, you collect stars and worlds where you enter through portals and paintings. If anything, you should be comparing that to Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe, because they both involve very elaborate worlds whose entry portals are unusual items. In Mario's case, the paintings. In the book's case, the wardrobe.
Although the gameplay and graphics are very cinematic, the basic setup and plot of the game is no big surprise.
And you're not gonna explain or get into depth on the basic plot and setup. You're just gonna leave it at that, and it's just no surprise. Look, I know this is Mario we're talking about. He's just going out to save the princess once again, but in a review, when you're trying to give the viewer some information about something, you can't just say something is no surprise and then just leave it at that. You need to explain. You need to elaborate.
After a few days of playing the game, it starts to get old.
I don't know what you're talking about here, because last time I checked, Mario 64 is praised for replay value.
The game is way too short. Only 15 main levels.
15 main levels with 6 stars in each of them, some of them harder to find than others, 7 secret levels, and 3 Bowser levels. That don't sound too short to me. In fact, you need 70 stars just to gain access to the final Bowser level. That's more than half of the 120 stars there are in the game in total.
Most players will beat the game in less than 2 weeks, unless they plan on getting all 120 stars to gain access to Yoshi.
How do you know that most gamers are going to beat the game in that short amount of time on their first playthrough? They're not all equally skilled like you're implying that they are. And you know, some of these gamers may have social lives, like they could have a job, they could go to school, and because of school they got homework to do. You know, all that good stuff. A lot of things can deter them from the game. And you're saying that 2 weeks is too short a time to beat a game? This coming from a guy who reviewed Star Fox 64, a game that can be beaten in less than a day.
That little chore is extremely difficult. Stars are hidden everywhere. Some of them are practically impossible to find on your own, like the one in Stage 2 that can only be uncovered by blasting out of a cannon and breaking off the corner of a wall. There's another one in the Hazy Maze level that's out of sight above your head. But if you use wall jumps near the boulder hall, you'll discover it in no time.
Dude, each of the star's titles gives you a hint on where the star is. The one where you had to ram into the wall by firing out of the cannon, that star was called Blast the Wall Away. And since there's only one cannon in the Womp's Fortress level, and not a whole lot of walls that you can blast away with it, the hint gives you a pretty good idea of where to look.
The game would be better if we were treated with plot developments and cinema scenes just like the kind we get at the end of the game.
Why? This is a video game, not a goddamn Hollywood movie.
Incidentally, Mario 64 has the best ending ceremony of any game in history. It's just outstanding.
The princess stating the obvious and then kissing Mario on the nose. Yep, that ending sequence is just too epic. Nothing can ever top it, ever.
The super graphics, camera movement, and real voices make Mario 64 more than worthy of your time. Don't get us wrong. There are 64 other reasons for you to buy this game, but we just wanted to get the negatives out of the way first. Now here's what's great about the game. First of all, the gameplay is truly 3D.
Really? I couldn't tell through all the 3D gameplay that you've been showing us throughout the goddamn video.
And once you get used to switching the camera angles, you can use them to your advantage.
Here he comes to save the day!
Mario 64 was developed using Silicon Graphics computers. The same computers that brought you the special effects in Jurassic Park, Twister, Independence Day, and of course, Toy Story.
Wow, that's a pretty bad jump there, Navigator. How the hell do we jump from the ultra super vague yet so blatantly obvious description of the gameplay back to the graphics and how they were developed? Now that's bad organization at its finest.
The significance of this
is that you wanted to mention Toy Story again, isn't it?
Is that video games are becoming so advanced and so popular that they're starting to gain Hollywood's attention. Although we've carped on a few of Mario's shortcomings, please be aware that this is only because of the enormously high expectations that have accompanied the game and the development of Nintendo 64 for years. The game does get fun again after you beat it.
So playing it through the first time can get boring after a while, but it automatically gets fun again after you beat it. Navigator, make up your mind. Does the game have good replay value or not?
And then focus on finding 120 stars. Since you're familiar with all of the courses by then, the game is a little less frustrating.
'Cause you know, the people watching this video don't have any common sense whatsoever.
For the premier title of this system, Super Mario 64 is a breakthrough in graphics and play control.
And now you're back to the graphics again. At least you're finally going to mention the controls. You know, stuff that actually matters in a game review.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg. One last thing we should mention is prices.
And he doesn't elaborate again. Why am I not surprised?
Guys, iJustine here with iJustine Reviews, and I've got myself a Nintendo 3DS right here. 3D gives me a headache. Let's just put that out there. But it actually does work. You have to hold it like at a certain angle, so it's kind of weird because obviously it's glasses-free technology. Kind of crazy, blowing my mind.
Whoa, look at her eyes.
Nintendo
They're freaking
Dinosaurs
huge.
3D
I'm
logo.
sorry, but I just can't help but notice that.
What I do like is that it has a wonderful SD card, which I can save all my photos and other random things, which I'm going to show you the photos right now because it's kind of cool. There's a camera on the front. And
Whoa!
there's two cameras right
She
here.
just...
So there's a camera on the front, and there's a camera on the front, and
Oh, wait. She didn't flip off the camera. Whew. Sorry, guys. That was just my bad joke reflex.
allows you to take 3D pictures. So I'm going to take a 3D picture of you guys. And what you guys don't know is that you are a Canon Vixia FS11 camera. That's what you guys are.
So I'm like HAL 9000 from 2001. Pretty bitchin'.
Oh look, it's giving me a helpful hint.
And we couldn't see it. Yep, that totally had a point to it.
Now I'm going to take one with the right. Wow, it's so crazy because you can see things in 3D as you're holding this up. Not that you can't see it in 3D in real life.
Holy shit!
Obviously
No,
you can. You
no
can view
way,
them obviously
really?
in 3D or not in 3D. And you can take 2D pictures and turn them into 3D by just using the different tools that they have. Okay, so there's my 3D picture that I took that you guys can't actually tell that it's in 3D, but it is in 3D.
Sorry, Landon, but repetition, 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 repetition.
As long as I hold it at the perfect angle. Now, one cool thing that I really do like, as I was saying before, is that you can take 2D pictures and turn them into 3D. I'm going to show you some of these tools really, really quick.
Alright, at this point, she spent about 1/4 of this review talking about and playing with the camera. Because, you know, that's what everybody looks for in a handheld gaming system.
There's all kinds of tools. Open, open, open. Graffiti. Right here. Let me get my stylus out. I lost my stylus. So here's some of the 3D tools. This is to raise surfaces, so I'm going to raise my face. Now, obviously you guys can't tell, it's 3D.
Then what's the point of showing it to the camera? We get it, the 3D works, and the camera is cool. Move on already. Seriously, we're over 1 minute 40 seconds into the video, and you haven't talked about Street Pass, you haven't talked about the Miis, you haven't talked about the AR cards, face writers, unless you count the annotation. Not even the freaking touchscreen, which you're using, by the way. Seriously, lady, this is getting old. Come on, you got 3 minutes and a lot of ground to cover. Let's move it.
But just not to take my word for it. Okay, this is gonna make things go down. Wow, I'm such an artist. I'm like the best artist in the world. There's also some shapes too, so I'm gonna add a little.
I don't want to play the Jeopardy theme
I don't wanna
again.
say that.
For the love of
Pretty-
God,
actually, no,
pick
we'll
up
save
the
it.
pace.
Finish. It will be saved with the yes. Let's do it. I just want to give you guys a quick little overview.
Seriously, people, that's her whole review. I swear to God, I didn't edit this. This is all she talks about. The camera. Justine, the 3DS is a gaming system, not something for Facebook. Oh sure, the camera is a pretty cool addition along with Street Pass and whatnot, but last time I checked, people buy gaming systems to play, oh, I don't know, games.
My initial thoughts on the Nintendo 3DS and actually any sort of handheld portable gaming system is I don't know how much longer they're going to be around. I mean, they're going to be around, but with the iPhone and the iPad and the iPod Touch gaming, why would you pay $300 extra to get this that you have to carry around when you've already got this almost with you the entire time? And the games are so much less expensive on the iPhone and the iPad. I just have a feeling that a lot of these portable gaming devices are just not going to do it. I mean, these games are $50, like $50 for a little tiny game when I can play Angry Birds for like $5 on my iPad nonstop and kind of get the same enjoyment.
Seriously, lady! You think that a bunch of glorified drink coasters are going to take down handheld gaming? Just play that segment again. Play that segment again. This is freaking gold, people.
I don't know how much longer they're going to be around. I mean, they're going to be around, but with the iPhone and the iPad and the iPod Touch gaming, why would you pay $300 extra?
iPhone 4, it's $200 minimum. iPad, $500 minimum. iPod Touch, $230 minimum. And the 3DS's survey says $250. Ignoring the cataclysmic math fail, yeah, 2 out of the 3 devices are cheaper. At first, with the iPhone, you have to pay about $40 a month minimum for a service plan. Essentially, you're paying for a brand new 3DS game every month. And the iPad, you have to pay about $130 extra if you want wireless 3G. Oh sure, the iPod Touch doesn't have these problems, but guess what? The 3DS has its own version of the App Store, where users can buy much smaller and cheaper games. So they don't have to spend about $40 a minimum for a new game every time. Nope, all that's needed is a Wi-Fi hotspot and about $3 minimum. That's it.
To get this that you have to carry around when you've already got this.
Yeah, carrying around something that's slightly bigger than a wallet is so inconvenient.
Almost with you the entire time, and the games are so much less expensive.
Nintendo eShop. Look it up.
On the iPhone and the iPad. I just have a feeling that a lot of these portable gaming devices are just not going to do it. I mean, these games are $50, like $50 for a little tiny game.
For your sake, I really hope you mean the physical size of the game card. Because if not, then Ocarina of Time, a game that takes some people months to beat, that has a plot that most people can get emotionally involved in, and Street Fighter, one of the greatest fighting franchises to ever hit gaming with tremendous replay value, Mega Man Legends, Metal Gear Solid, Kid Icarus, and Super Mario. Yeah, according to you, those are all games that are quote-unquote little tiny.
When I can play Angry Birds for like $5 on my iPad non-stop and kind of get the same enjoyment. Granted, it's not 3D, but I don't even like 3D. Anyway, that's it. It's pretty cool. I like it.
Because it has a camera.
If you're a Nintendo DS fan, it's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet. I do like the built-in cameras. I like the Street Pass.
But I'm not going to elaborate on what it is.
I haven't played that many yet. I bought Nintendogs. Which one's this one? This is the Dinosaur 3D and one other one. Something else. I don't know. Oh, another cool thing too is I was walking around the promenade also trying to collect Miis, and I collected some little gifts for my dog from other people that just so happened to have their Street Pass on.
Dude, Justine, what are you talking about? Street Pass? Like, what? What does it do? Is it fun?
So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching this wonderful quick.
And I'm going to end it here since it's essentially a 20-second long outro.
Hello, I'm back with another video.
Oh my lord. You sound like a young Pimpin' Master DX or something. This voice can't be for real.
So everybody, please, you've got to understand I'm 10 years old and autistic.
That is not how a 10-year-old sounds. No. No, no, no. I refuse to believe that.
So anyway, let's start off with this ridiculous, absolutely dumb thing that applies on YouTube.
Dumb things on YouTube aren't exactly something new. Just look at the whole shitstorm behind Sonic the Hedgehog's design.
These assholes have no life.
What if some of these people are college students? What if some of these people actually have jobs? What if these people who've just bashed your videos are going to the movies later on with their friends? What then? Would you still say that they have no lives? Dude, seriously, this is just an assumption. This is why the you have no life argument flat out fails almost every single time.
Of bashing Looney Tunes. This is one of the worst shit I've ever seen on the internet.
If you're for real and you aren't a troll, and this is seriously the worst shit you've ever seen on the internet, then you, my friend, are considered very, 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 very lucky.
And it really pisses me off so badly that I have to suffer watching thousands and thousands of videos bashing Looney Tunes.
Really? Thousands and thousands? Well, I've yet to find one of those videos. I even typed in Looney Tunes suck in the search bar, and I got nothing. Nothing. Like, the closest thing was a video titled, Cartoons Today Suck. That's pretty much it.
Well, guess what, bitch? You have no life! You all have no lives!
Okay, now that I can hear and enunciate again, Let's continue.
Do you know that? You all have no lives outside you basements! You basement dwellers! They all piss me off, and it's really fucking bad!
Seriously, your whole video could have been just 10 seconds long. You could have just said once, "You all have no lives," and that would have been it, because this is your only argument so far.
I'm sorry for my foul language, but it really ticks me! It really ticks me to hell! All these people are bashing poor Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, and all the other characters! They bashed the latest episodes of Looney Tunes, and it's ridiculous!
All they're doing is expressing their opinions about modern Looney Tunes. What's the problem there? Either that or they're trolling you, and if they're trolling you, then just ignore them. Let it go. Learn to move on, and they'll go away.
And it makes me mad! And you know what bugs me as well?
Did you guys catch the unintentional pun there? I did, and I lolled on the inside.
I can't believe there's a lot of haters who actually don't even watch Looney Tunes, yet they watch the video.
Again, must reiterate, if they're trolling you, just ignore them and they'll go away.
And they just fucking bash it by joining the bandwagons, saying how much they hate Looney Tunes. Stop hating, you motherfuckers. Okay, the reason why people shouldn't hate is because it's wrong.
It's wrong, huh? Guess that's why you corrected yourself when you said this. Even though you corrected yourself, I'm still gonna have to call you out and say you're a hypocrite. You know why? Because you were just about to say that you hate something, or someone. Yet you say it's wrong to hate. If you have edited the video, or at least re-recorded the video so you don't have that stutter in there, I wouldn't be pointing this out to you.
And people say it's an opinion. Well, guess what? There's no such thing as opinion!
What?
There's no such thing as opinion!
There's no such thing as opinions? God damn, is that quite a mindfuck? Wow! Oh man. If there's no such thing as opinions, then I guess there's also no such thing as oxygen. There's also no such thing as death. Then there's also no such thing as the automobile. There's no such thing as the aeroplane. There's no such thing as outer space. There's no such thing as the moon. There's no such thing as the solar system. And there's no such thing as the universe. Jesus Christ. Oh, I sincerely hope you're a troll now. I really, 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 really do. Because that had to have been the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard coming out of anybody's mouth. Man, no such thing as opinions. Do I really need to comment on that? Come on, that speaks for itself. How could something that's in the freaking dictionary not exist? Please, explain that. Elaborate on that, please. I'm begging you. How is there no such thing as opinions? Please, friggin' tell me. Please.
So, I'm finished with this bitch fit here, and I'm so sick and tired of people who bash on Looney Tunes. Get in your feet, please, people!
Does anyone know what she just said? Here, let me play that again. I really don't know what she just said. Listen. Did anybody get anything out of that? Seriously? Seriously, like, post in the comments or something what you think she just said there, because I'd really like to know.
It's murder!
Let me play that again. Let me play that again.
It's murder! It's murder! It's murder! It's murder!
That whole opinions not existing thing that you said earlier? I don't know how it's possible, but you just topped that. You just outdid yourself there. Oh, man. Now I'm like 90% sure you're a troll because no one at any age can be absurd enough to compare hating a cartoon to murder!
Because you know why? If you hate somebody, it's wrong. It's wrong to hate.
You hate Looney Tunes haters.
Because it pisses me off so badly. Now it's time for my screaming and bitching, but I had to get this off my chest. It pisses me off, so just stop the hate, please. This is terrible.
And that's the end of the video. Thank God.
Little Mac, this featherweight Italian-American possible mobster from the Bronx is the...
And that's actually the best theory presented in this video. That was a joke. Skipping!
There have been theories on Little Mac before. Everything from Mac having a plethora of mental disorders to his entire boxing career being one big hoax.
Most of which are pretty terrible, because they keep bringing up things presented in the games and reinterpreting them in a way to try and create evidence that doesn't actually exist. The Little Mac is Mental video is a prime example of this. It tries to sell that the personality of Little Mac's opponents are metaphors for mental illnesses or disorders that Mac may or may not have. For instance, Disco Kid is Mac having ADHD, Bear Hugger is misanthropy, and right after that, Great Tiger is schizophrenia. I just wanted to beat up a Frenchman.
But what if none of that was true? What if Little Mac really is just a good boxer? Well, that's wrong too.
Because we can't have anything simple in a game, can we? Skipping.
The original arcade titles used a generic character with no name and no backstory. So, not Little Mac. Simple enough, but the Super Nintendo version of Super Punch-Out makes it a bit harder to decide. One look at this blonde-haired, Trunks-inspired pretty boy,
whom we will refer to as Birdie Mac for the sake of avoiding confusion,
can tell you that's not our Mac. But according to certain US promotional materials, that is Little Mac. However, Japanese promos never say this, and the producers of Punch-Out for the Wii claim this blonde boxer was a separate character. There's also no sign of Doc Lewis and his signature chocolate bars. I think it's pretty clear, this guy is not Little Mac.
And considering that Birdie Mac's design indirectly spawned this Smeagol thing, that thinking is probably for the best.
So that leaves only 2 games that include our favorite Bronx-based boxer. Let's look at the actual timeline of these games. The NES version came out first, so that seems like an obvious choice for the beginning of the timeline. But we've seen plenty of games release prequel sequels before, so it wouldn't be out of the question here. Maybe we can get some clues from Mac's stats.
With the exception of his height, Mac's base stats are exactly the same in both games, so you're not going to find much. But on a side note, in Punch-Out Wii, Mac is 5'7", looks like he could bench press a couple of fully loaded cement trucks, and yet he's 107 pounds. I call shenanigans. But according to Glass Joe's stats, in both games his record is 1 win and 99 losses, not 100 losses like a progression in time would suggest. And why would Little Mac's win-loss record reset to 0-0 in the new game?
In the NES game, Midget Mac, Little Person Mac, is only 4'8", but in the Wii version, he's grown almost a foot, standing tall at 5'7". I guess that means the NES version came out first in the timeline.
But Punch-Out was never meant to have a timeline. The only remote semblance of a timeline ever was in Super Punch-Out for the Super Nintendo, and that's because Gabby J replaced Glass Joe. Just like Glass Joe, Gabby has only 1 win to his credit, and that was from knocking out Glass Joe, which earned him a diploma in the Glass Joe School of Boxing. From then on, Glass became Gabby's ringside coach. That is the only bit of time progression in the Punch-Out console games ever. Nothing else.
But wait a minute, he's 17? In both games? Whoa, what's going on here? Okay, Maybe he had a really quick growth spurt and he is 17 in both games. Maybe there isn't meant to be a timeline here.
And that's the end of the video. Boy, that was awful, but at least you figured out that Punch-Out was never meant to have a... You know where this is going.
That is possible. Or maybe the stats aren't correct. Maybe.
Mac is still 107 pounds, yet more ripped than Broly. So I'm willing to bet yes.
But there's still too many unanswered questions. Questions like, how does this tiny person beat guys double his size? Except for Glass Joe, his opponents look like they could eat Little Mac for lunch. He is just a tiny Big Mac after all. Little Mac must have something on his side. Let's take a look at this pretty sweet live-action Punch-Out commercial for some evidence.
Wait, hold on, what? But you disregarded US promos stating that Birdie Mac and Little Mac are one and the same. But now here you are citing US promos. I don't get it.
That punch cost me the WBBA title. After 15 years, it's gonna be good to get back in the ring.
Wait, what was that? 15 years? This kid is 17! He couldn't have been 2 when he lost to King Hippo, and that means there is a timeline!
No, it means they're referencing the last console release of a Punch-Out game. If we minus 15 from 2009, we get 1994, not 1989. And 1994 was the release year of Super Punch-Out on the Super Nintendo. So if the live-action Mac commercial actually has bearing on the supposed timeline, then Birdie Mac is Little Mac by your logic. As for the Japanese never stating Birdie Mac's identity, I couldn't find anything about Little Mac retiring 15 years ago in any Japanese ads. So why is it that this ad is the one that contains all the pieces to the puzzle?
The live-action Mac was clearly referring to a loss 15 years ago, in the NES version. So the events of Punch-Out on the Wii come 15 years after what happened on the NES.
Because math is hard.
3 times 10 is -2. 3 times 5 is 11. 3 times 2 is, I don't know. That's why I invented calculators.
More skipping!
It is possible that a 32-year-old seasoned fighter was able to outbox and outsmart his bigger, stronger opponents. But that isn't possible for a 17-year-old, and that's exactly how old Little Mac is on the NES. But there is no way a brand new fighter that has barely earned his driver's license is savvy enough to outsmart stronger and bigger opponents. He doesn't have the experience.
Last year, Chase Elliott became the youngest champion of NASCAR's second highest level, where veterans occasionally take part in the races of said series. He was 18, going on 19. Max Verstappen became a driver for Scuderia Toro Rosso in Formula One, a series that is often regarded as the pinnacle of motorsports. He is only 17 and has contended for podiums. But to make this a little more relevant, Wilfred Benitez became the world's youngest championship-winning boxer at the age of 17. You're right, the experience that comes with age can be a huge advantage, but it's not the end-all be-all of whether or not Mac can win, even in a video game context. His skill is as proportionate as the person playing the game.
Unless he does, because Little Mac is not aging normally, he's aging slowly. Very slowly.
So if he's aging slowly, and still growing, wouldn't he be like 9'8" by now?
But there's nothing to prove it hasn't been even longer.
But you haven't proven that he was 17 years old for that long at all to begin with. In fact, you pretty much made everything up as you went.
We know how Little Mac defeats his opponents. He's not as big, he's not as strong, but he's got years and years of experience, even at the age of 17.
The whole idea of Punch-Out is to read your opponent's movement and countering them. In the context of the game world, that just means that Mac is naturally gifted at doing so. It has nothing to do with experience.
And if that wasn't enough already, Little Mac does the unthinkable for a champion of a sport in his prime. He retires. At the end of Punch-Out for the Wii, Mac decides to fight until he loses 3 times. And when he does, he's done. Why would a player at the top of his game decide to quit while still in his teens? Unless he's been in his prime for years, or even decades.
While it's kind of up for interpretation since Mac doesn't really say anything, I think his reasoning is that he feels that it's someone else's turn to step up and become the champion, but he isn't just going to let that future champion just win. That's why he gives himself 3 chances instead of just 1.
Calculating 15 of our years for every one of his, Little Mac is, at the very least, 255 years old. But he could be even older.
All of my no. Everyone's no. Everyone and their grandmas no. Everyone and their grandma's dogs no. Everyone and their grandma's dog's puppet. What kind of Doctor Who bullshit is this?
To garden like any crotchety old man. So at 17, he retires, not even a legal adult. And here Little Mac's story ends, with the wisdom of a man far beyond his years, because he is a man far beyond his years. Little Mac finds that there is more to life than punching racial stereotypes. And that's the story you never knew.
Fuck! Why say that word?
You see what I mean by funniest moments? His screams are hilarious!
Why did you have to make this fucking game and fucking suck fucking cool fuckers and fucking ruin the fucking freaking Sonic fucking series and the whole fucking franchise?
Well, he's right to a certain degree. Ever since Sonic Adventure 2, the whole series just went down the friggin' toilet. Let's be honest. Until Sonic Colors.
I mean, this is the biggest fucking Dragon Ball Z fucking ripoff ever!
Aside from the obvious, I really don't see how.
This game fucking sucks! It's the worst fucking game in the fucking whole Sonic franchise! It's fucking gay, retarded, and for fucking faggots! Now let's get started with this fucking review. When you put in the fucking disc in the fucking game...
There's a console called The Game? I've heard of the GameCube, but not the game. Are you referring to the GameCube, or am I... Oh, wait, I just lost, didn't I?
It fucking has a fucking music again!
I swear, you sometimes need subtitles for this video.
It's just fucking retarded and gay, and you fucking see all these fucking other stupid characters. It's just fucking stupid.
The way you say stupid is kind of Wait, Dexter? Is that you?
Now let's get to the gameplay. The fucking starts off, it starts in a fucking plane.
Because airplanes bear a striking resemblance to helicopters, am I right?
We have no idea how the fuck he got there, and guess what? He fucking looks worse than he's ever before, because he's got fucking quills longer than a fucking dick, and he's got fucking 6 dicks on his head.
Anyone else willing to bet that someone out there is making that image on Photoshop right now?
Well, he's fucking running with fucking little fucking shoes that look fucking shit. I mean, granted it doesn't have the fucking buckles, but it still looks like fucking shit!
So when you say gameplay, I assume you mean character design.
And then you fucking, the first level is fucking skateboarding down the fucking highway. I mean, what the fuck? He's fucking hitting cars, and it's just fucking stupid. I mean, it's just fucking dumb. And then you fucking fight robots. I mean, what the fuck are the fucking badniks? This is fucking retarded. And the fucking, his voice, it fucking sucks even more.
Oh my god, but it's Drummond! I love Drummond, give her fans!
Fucking gay. And then we go to the fucking, the Tails levels. Oh my fucking god. Fucking Tails. And the fucking little fucking tornado just fucking sucks. All you do is fucking shoot stuff. And after that you fight Eggman with your fucking dick that's hiding in your fucking airplane when you get close.
Ew. That was wrong on so many levels.
Fucking gay! And then you get to play Eggman in this game. And guess what? He does the same fucking shit as fucking Tails! And guess what? When you fight Tails, you get up close, his boxing glove dick pops out of his fucking machine. Fucking gay! And then we got the worst fucking character in the whole fucking franchise. Shadow the fucking Hedgehog. Fucking emo, always moping about fucking Maria. fucking gay. We don't care about his fucking past. He's a
Well, at least that backstory makes him a little bit more than just an emo Sonic version of Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. Unfortunately, I can't say the same about Future Trunks, I mean Silver.
fucking Sonic, Recolor, a supersonic Recolor. He's fucking stupid. He shouldn't have been made.
Alright, did anybody just hear that page ruffle sound? Okay, troll or not, I commend you, MarioTehTroll, because now we know you use a script. But on the chance that you are for real, you need some work.
He's got a fucking white colored chest, fucking gay. And then you got his fucking levels. His fucking levels fucking suck. Just like fucking Sonic's levels. They're fucking gay, uncontrollable, have fucking lots of fucking glitches. Just fucking stupid.
Hey, did you hear that? Sounds like he's getting tired.
And then we got fucking Knuckles, the fucking dreadlock nigger in this fucking game.
'Cause lifting jokes from ED makes you cool, am I right?
This guy acts like a fucking nigger in this game. He talks like a fucking nigger, and he's fucking stupid because he breaks the fucking Master Emerald, and then he has to go find it again. It's just fucking dumb.
Kinda surprised he hasn't mentioned Rouge yet.
And then we got the fucking Rouge, the fucking
Oh, speak of the devil.
for the Master Emerald pieces, and when she meets Knuckles, she's gotta fucking give it back to him. What's the fucking point? And then, it's just fucking stupid. Rouge is a fucking slut in the fucking Sonic series. She got fucking big boobs for fucking hentai facts to jack off all over. I mean, it's fucking gay. They should have made this fucking shit. It's fucking stupid. And get this, the final battle is a fucking huge dick connected to the arc.
Another Photoshop masterpiece waiting to happen.
And after that, you gotta destroy all these big fucking warts. It's fucking gay! And Shadow ends up dying at the end of the game, which was the best part of the game, for my opinion.
And it probably would have been better if he stayed dead.
But guess what? They fucking brought back in fucking Sonic Heroes because it's fucking retarded. And that's not it. It gets worse. They bring another fucking child garden. Holy fucking shit! I don't want to play a fucking child garden in a fucking Sonic game. I don't fucking care!
Dude, troll or not, please move your microphone away from your mouth. Took me like 5 replays to figure out that you were talking about the Chow Gardens.
It's fucking boring. I don't care about raising fucking stats in this fucking game. It fucking sucks! This is a waste of fucking time. All I do is fucking throw the childs until they die and go to the pad and fucking die and go away forever. And just stop making these fucking child games. It's just fucking stupid. And after you get all 180 emblems, you get fucking Green Hill Zone. But that's not all. They fucking put the green eye fucking Sonic in the fucking Green Hill Zone with the fucking fucking coral. It should be the fucking regular Sonic. And then after that, they say it's a complete replica of the fucking Green Hill Act 1 fucking zone. And it's not. It fucking doesn't have crab meats. It doesn't have the fucking moto bugs. It doesn't have neutrons. All it has is fucking buzz bombers and a few choppers. I mean, what the fuck?
I'm pretty sure when they said exact replica, they meant the level layout, not the enemy placement.
This is not fucking Green Hill Zone. This is a fucking rushed up piece of shit for a poor ass excuse for a bonus for 180 emblems. It's a fucking waste of time, and it fucking sucks. And Sonic shouldn't have the homing attack in that level because he didn't have it. So shut the fuck up, this game fucking sucks, it's overrated, it gets a negative 1,000 out of 10! I mean, fucking negative 9,000 out of 10!
Memes. Memes everywhere.
Fucking gay! Go play Mario and Zelda Sonic 1, 2, and 3, you fucking
And that's the end of the video.
Oh my god, I just saw the new fucking trailer for fucking Sonic fucking 4, and what the fuck, Sega? I mean, really, they promised a new 2D adventure.
Well, let's look at this marvelous screenshot, shall we? I think I see Sonic running to the right-hand side of the screen from point A to point B without any fancy, unnecessary cinematic camera angles. I don't know what you're talking about, but that looks pretty 2D to me.
Well, from what I looked, I saw 3D Sonic, the stretched out, bullshit, fucking, next-gen, blah blah, fucking blah. What the fuck?
Oh my god. It's a AKnotHoleResident all over again. Ugh.
That's not what you promised.
They promised a 2D adventure, and guess what I see? I see a 2D adventure. And to avoid further confusion, let me show you the difference between 3D and 2D Sonic games. 3D, 2D, 3D, 2D, 3D, and 2D. Now, true, they are not using 16-bit Genesis-style graphics in this game, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Sonic is running from point A to point B ridiculously fast towards the right-hand side of the screen. That's a 2D side-scroller.
I mean, really, why the hell aren't they using the fucking Sonic 1 graphics, the Genesis-style engine or whatever the fuck it's called? And, I mean, what the fuck?
Okay, number one, please, script your rants. Number two, the reason why they're doing this, from what I've heard, is because they want to appeal to both old school fans and new school fans. They're appealing to the old school fans by giving us classic Genesis-style gameplay, and they're appealing to the new school fans by giving us more modern graphics and character designs. In short, they're not pulling a Mega Man 9, they're pulling a new Super Mario Bros., which has worked.
I mean, when I said going back to 2D, I thought they were going to, like, go back to another Sonic 1. Or what the fuck? And this is not classic Sonic. This is not Genesis-style Sonic.
Okay, let me show you the screenshot again. That corkscrew Sonic is running on kind of reminds me of the corkscrews that you find in the Sega Genesis games. And hey, in the Sonic 4 trailer, there were classic enemies from the Sega Genesis games shown. And to top it all off, while I was looking for Sonic 4's screenshots for this very commentary, I found this. That looks very familiar, doesn't it?
This is new horse shit. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I thought Sega fucking had it. I mean, I always said Sega should, like, go back to 2D, make a new 2D Sonic game. Well, looks like they just fucking tried it, and guess what? They failed. It looks like they're just gonna have to put the fucking bullet to fucking Sonic's head like they should have done 10 fucking years ago. That's right. They need to fucking kill Sonic. Fucking kill him. I mean, I thought Sonic had another chance with the fucking Project Nino Mouse.
He still does. No one's played this game yet. Nobody knows if it's any good or not.
But I mean, this is not a Sonic 4. They need to fucking kill Sonic. I'm sorry to say it, but they just need to fucking kill fucking Sonic. Because this fucking game already is on my fucking list of fucking shit.
Insert Pimpin' Master DX joke here.
I mean, what the fuck, Sega? You just fucking suck. Fuck you. Fuck everybody who fucking works there. Fuck Sonic. Fuck all you fucking fans who fucking like this fucking series. It fucking sucks. Fuck you. I mean, if you still fucking like the goddamn Sonic series, then you just need to, like, go fucking jump off a cliff and just...
Okay, if you want people to see your point of view, that was a pretty bad move on your part. Don't insult your audience directly. That's not going to get them on your side.
Fucking die! I mean, you fucking suck.
Because we don't think like you?
I mean, really, this fucking series is obviously down the fucking toilet and will never come the fuck out. I mean, really, just fuck this. I mean, god fucking damn it, I'm fucking done.
And that's the end of the video.
Hey guys, Stacy here.
Hi, Stacy.
Obviously. Okay, I got like the best fucking rant you guys can honestly come up with.
Oh boy, this should be good.
Recolors. Everybody does it. Come on, who hasn't recolored? Like, hello? Where do you all get your ideas from?
Not from recoloring, I know that.
Anyway, The people who recolor other people's art, like from Divine Art. Yeah, I agree. That is terrible. Bad. No, don't do it. But screenshots from Sonic X? Really? I don't see them throwing fines at 12,000 other people. Like, hello, if they had a problem with it, they would, like, not let us take them or whatever. Or they'd ban websites or what the hell ever.
Like I said in the comment that you deleted, by the way, Sega is not owned and operated by a whole bunch of emotionless robots. There are real people who put time and effort into the drawings and animations that go into Sonic X. So you're still doing the exact same thing as taking fan art from DeviantArt and recoloring it.
Recoloring, some people take their time and make them look half decent, and get rid of the backgrounds, change them. But the people who take 10 minutes and do them all crappy, then yeah, it's a crappy recolor.
Recolor quality is not the issue here. The issue is that you're recoloring in the first place.
But it doesn't matter. Someone actually may be proud of it. So don't harp on them for it.
So we're not allowed to give criticism?
I rant about this because I recolor.
Clearly.
I do it. Lots. And I don't care.
If you don't care about it, show it by not making a video about it.
You can put a recolor up anywhere. You classify it as art, therefore it is yours.
No. If you draw completely from scratch, then it is undeniably yours.
Just like when people take other people's art, puke on it, and call it theirs. Okay? Same thing. But when it's a screenshot, no. It's a screenshot. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it. They've got enough money, they don't need to fine us because we can draw.
That still doesn't take away from the fact that they can fine you if they choose to fine you. And it also doesn't take away from the fact that if you could draw, then you have absolutely no reason whatsoever, unless it's like a parody or something, to recolor.
On paint. Now, I'll show you a few recolors after this vid, and I'll show you the bad ones, and then I'll show you good ones with people who take time and do these right.
I said it before and I'll say it again. The quality of the recolors is not the issue here. The issue is that you're committing art thievery.
Now, another thing. All these people who are going on saying that we can't fucking draw. Hello? I draw. I also recolor. Because sometimes I don't feel like drawing. And sometimes I feel like, oh, you know what? That's a good pose. Maybe I'll draw it later. But sometimes I don't want to draw. I'll recolor it instead. I'll get rid of the background, and you guys will never fucking know.
Well, there's no doubt that you can draw. I've seen some of your original artwork on your DeviantArt account. But basically what you just said there is, I can draw, but sometimes I'm too lazy to draw.
Another note. It pisses me off when people think that just because we recolor, we can't draw. Go anywhere. Some people, yes, I agree. When they recolor, they suck. Those crappy recolors, I agree. Yeah, you can go diss those people all the hell you want. But some of us can. And some of us aren't bad at it. Therefore, don't harp on us over it.
That's pretty much the only somewhat sound point you made in this entire rant.
Okay? Okay. Thank you. Now, you know the whole recolor background story? Okay, I got my character's idea from a frickin' recolor. And yes, I changed it over the years. So now it looks nothing like it used to. Nothing at all. Whatsoever. Okay? Just because it's a recolor doesn't mean someone did it in 10 seconds or 5 minutes. These things sometimes take time. Just people who are so arrogant and immature and retarded drive me absolutely nuts. And people who videotape these rants have no goddamn life.
Oh boy, more hypocrisy. Alright, here's what you just did. Earlier in your rant, you said that you were tired of people assuming that people who cannot recolor cannot draw. But what you just did was assume that everybody who rants against recolors have no social lives whatsoever. Do you see the problem here?
And I agree, I have no goddamn life, which is why I'm ranting about it.
Yes, that was me facepalming.
Like, hello, 15 years old and love Sonic. Like, what the hell? Anyway, like I said, recolors, I don't care. I just don't care. Let people do whatever the fuck they want, okay? You people can go argue that it's wrong. You people can go argue that it's right. I do not care.
Yes, you do care. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made a video about it, and you wouldn't have deleted my comment.
I'm just saying I want everybody to shut the fuck up.
You can't make us.
Okay? There's really no fucking point. You're going in a vicious cycle here. Really no point. But I will show you, some recolors are bad, and some are good. Like taking ones off of Divine Art, and then recoloring them into them, and then calling them your own. Now that is that. Like, it's like taking someone's idea.
Shut up! Quiet! I said quiet! What's the matter? You deep or something?
Whatever. I'll just show you. Okay? Thanks for your time. Bye.
Alright, you are in no position to call Helsing920 a hypocrite when you yourself are a hypocrite. Well, I'd show you the rest of the video, but it's just a small slideshow of quote-unquote good recolors and a picture of her fan character and Sonic in bed together.
Hey kids, we're the dog here, and we're talking about internet safety with my friend, Full Paul the Technocat.
What?
Hey kids, we're the dog here, and we're talking about internet safety with my friend, Full Paul the Technocat.
Come, little children, come with me.
No, seriously, I could hardly understand a lick of that. What was that?
Remember kids, internet safety is very, very important. You should watch Full Paul's story. Check it out.
Skipping. Dude, with all this background noise going on, it seems like you did all this dubbing in one take. Awkward silence, oh, oh boy, how I love it so.
Oh boy, the governor's gone, now I can use his computer, yay! I can look at furry porn! Is he
Get it?
No.
He's a cat, so he likes furry porn.
Hey, wait a minute, this isn't for affinity. Whoa, I'm being pulled into the computer!
Is that acting or narrating?
Wow! Everything's three-dimensional! This is great! I love this place!
Shadowblaze, where are the jokes? This is supposed to be a parody, is it not?
This is amazing! I can't wait to go exploring! Yay!
Okay, at this point, does his acting remind anyone else of Charlie the Unicorn?
Hey, who are you? I'm a random cursor, and I'm here to tell you about the internet. This is the internet? Yeah, that's right, kid. This is the internet. The internet's a very, very, very unpredictable place. Some sites are good, some not so good. They can be very shady and dangerous. You stay away from them.
Shadowblaze, this is meant to be a comedy dub, not a fan dub. If your audience wanted to hear lines that would fit in the original video, they would have watched the original video. This is like making an abridged series, but only copying the script of the original dub of the show you're supposed to be making fun of.
Hey kid, we're gonna have some fun.
Right, Fravok, what am I doing in this dub?
I like having fun.
Look, you should check out that chat room over there. It's called
Okay, what the hell is he saying now?
I like having fun.
Look, you should check out that chat room over there. It's called
The ball of yarn that shutworm. You like yarn, don't you?
Certainly not, Meat Man.
You're damn right.
On the moon, we have advanced past your primitive yarn and lolcat.
Yeah, man, we got low rocks, bitch.
Observe, it looks like a dong. Isn't that amusing?
Oh yeah, I love yarn. It's great. Oh boy, a holographic cat face. I've been looking for someone to talk to all day. Hello, I am a holographic cat face.
Come on, not even a reference to the great and powerful Oz.
Tell me when it's over.
Cat face. Do you like yarn? I love yarn.
Do you like being bored? I love being bored.
Fopa, you shouldn't be talking to the holographic cat face. You don't know who it really is. Oh, come on, Cursor. You're ruining all my fun. Hey, do you want to meet me somewhere?
At this point, I don't think I can even call this a comedy dub. No, I'm sorry, but seriously, how can it be? The only joke that was even delivered was the furry porn one, and we're halfway through the video, and that wasn't even that funny. My humor may not be that great either, but at least I'm trying to put in more than one joke.
Oh, dagnabbit tarnation! Oh, gee willikers.
I need to ask something here. How did Fauxpas get out of the internet?
Is that you? Hello, I'm holographic Treaty First, and I'm gonna rape you.
Okay, so we're about 3/4 done with the video, so ignoring the 2 mediocre jokes that were delivered here, let's see, little to no difference in the voices, no imagination in the lines, the delivery in said lines are bland. Overall, your acting is held back and bad. And to think you gave Bloodshot the Hedgehog shit for his acting in the past. Chalk up another reason why I love irony.
Oh boy, this is gonna be great. Oh no, Fauxpas in trouble. I gotta do something.
Skipping the chase scene, anything I say here will be really redundant.
Fauxpas,
Once again, you missed a perfect reference joke. I'll get you next time, Gadget! Next time!
Hello kids, I'm the Random Cursor, and I'm here to tell you all about internet safety. Remember, don't give away any of your personal information on the internet. And whatever you do, don't post any pictures of yourself on the internet, because you might not know who's going to look at them. Because the person who might be looking at them might be a pedophile. You see this dog? That's a pedophile. Yes, you don't want to talk to pedophiles on the internet, kid. You tell your parents, tell your teacher, tell a police officer, tell Chris Hansen, tell somebody, anybody.
No, my plans are ruined again. Curse that blasted computer cursor. One day he'll get his.
Take a bite out of crime!
Skipping because it's just Guile's theme and a Sonic Says segment about strangers. For some reason, maybe it's joke number 3. And that's the end of the video.
Wait. I thought this was a video to all Jonas Brothers haters, not one specific hater. I mean, seriously, you are going to wish you never made that rant on us fangirls. Who are you talking about? What rant on fangirls? Come on, be specific. Or if anything, if this was unintentional, proofread your video so your viewers don't get confused about who or what you're talking about. Are you really thinking that they're going to care? I mean, seriously, they're not going to care that you've made an anti-haters group, and they're not going to care that you are going to troll them, because, you know what? People tend to ignore tiny, trivial things that happen over the internet. You're not really going to make a huge impact on them by simply trolling them. And again, I thought this was a video directed to all Jonas Brothers haters, not specific Jonas Brothers haters. Choose one or the other. Seriously. Alright, seriously, was it really necessary for you to have that up for 9 seconds? It's something people could read in 3 seconds. Yeah, you can argue that he does have, diabetes, and it's not exactly a laughing matter, but it shouldn't deter people from expressing their opinions about the Jonas Brothers as a band in general. Nor should it keep people from judging their music and the quality of their music. For Nick having diabetes doesn't exactly affect the quality of their work. Just saying. Alright, we get it. Move along. Stop with the fuck you. How long are you going to keep those 2 words up? Seriously. Finally. Seriously, what was the point of that? Seriously, you kept that big fuck you up for like 20 seconds. It could have been read in less than 1 second. Seriously, this isn't going to intimidate the haters at all. All that was just much unneeded filler for the video. That's really about it. And that's the end of the video.